Hello, I wanted to try and talk about my brother, and if any of you have ever known anyone like him. It's been 14 years since he died, and it was a year after my boys were in that horrific car accident where I was diagnosed with PTSD. So it was another incident in my life that somewhat helped derail me. And I'm the oldest of 10 children, 8 growing up in the same house. And my brother was the one that I was closest to. My mother not being really participatory with us growing up. I'm not going to get into all that. And me being the oldest and somewhat of a mother figure. Growing up, I was a mother figure, trying to keep him and others out of trouble. And then as he got older, we became really good friends as he grew into a young man. There was no other man that treated me the way he treated me. He treated me with such respect and as like nearly a queen. I can remember going to visit him before he died. He had moved along the coast and he was running a business that was becoming successful out of the red and into the black. And he was so, I had the best time that weekend. And his whole focus was on me because he knew that I was going through a difficult time. And he wanted me to know I was valued. I'm sorry. But when he was younger, he told me that he was going to die by the time he was 30. And I remember giving him a card on his 30th birthday saying, "Happy birthday, haha, you made it to 30. And he looked at me very seriously and he said, by the time I was 30. And he died before he turned 31. And he always said if he had to come back here for any reason, he wanted to be a dolphin. Because he loved the water and the ocean and the sea. And we sprinkled his ashes in the Gulf. But he lived every day like it was his last day. He could owe $5,000 on Monday and you never know it the whole weekend, and everything always seemed to work out. He knew how to have fun. We both were more like that, and we also knew when it was time to be serious and get things done. He was a kind person. He would help people who didn't have much and do things for free for others. He loved deeply. He was still married when he died, but he wasn't with his wife at the time, and that really hurt him. And he left behind a son, which we've been kind of isolated from, which is sad, who looks a lot like him. But I was thinking of him. He died on August 2nd, and the accident was on July 31st, 14 years ago. And I know he's in a much better place. And hopefully he'll be waiting for me one day. But selfishly, I wish we could have spent more time together. I feel fortunate that I got to know him, that he was my brother and a part of my life. But I wanted to ask you if you knew anybody like that, who's able to live every day as if it were their last, and or you've ever known anybody who just knew their time was limited. And I find that amazing. And a part of that aspect of our lives that we can't understand. But in honor of my brother, I just wanted to put this out there and share it with you, because he was a gift to me. He was a gift to our family. Our family has not been the same since he's been gone. He was kind of the glue that held things together because of his personality. But please feel free to share in the comment section if you've ever known anybody like him. Thank you for listening.